Okay, so Daily Rigor week 2, so letter B. So this would be actually Thursday's work, but some of you have already, like I said, already turned it in, and some of you are going to want to finish both pages so that you can have Thursday to do science or to just chill. So A says, look at the two polygons below, place a check mark next to each true statement. So you're going to read each statement and put a check next to it if it's correct. Like both figures are quadrilaterals. Check. Okay, both figures are rectangles. No check. Okay, refer to your notes. I'm not going to go through all of those. Refer to your notes and think about it. Does it have parallel opposite sides? Does it have 4 right angles? Does it have a line of symmetry? Okay, a line of symmetry would be meaning if you could go right down the middle of it and both sides are exactly the same. Okay, B says find the sum or difference. You were just adding or subtracting. Remember, you're going to fill in the holes with zeros. And then, that's a 0. And then add or subtract, okay? C is compare using greater than, less than, or equal to. You're moving the decimal over. 5.05 is bigger, okay? Just like in the last paper. I'm going to try not to go into a lot of detail on those. D, use the reference chart to calculate conversions. All right, big to small, you're going to multiply. Small to big, you're going to divide. You can also make your gallon man 4 quarts. Each quart has 2 pints. Each pint has 2 cups. And then each cup has 8 ounces. Okay, however you want to do it. Okay, but 1 quart equals how many pints is the first question. Well, using my gallon man, here's 1 quart. It has 2 pints. Okay, 3 quarts equals how many pints? Using my gallon man, I can quickly look at, using my gallon man, I can quickly look at 3 quarts right here. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pints. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You can still go big to small and multiply 3 times 2. You're going to get the same answer. Okay, just whichever's easiest to look at it for you. All right, number 1. Olivia made 2 dozen tamales and then divided them equally among 3 different sacks. You're going to do exactly what it just said. Olivia made 2 dozen tamales. How many tamales did she make? 2 dozen. How many is in a dozen? 12, right? So 2 dozen tamales and then divided them equally among 3 different sacks. So circle the equation that can be used to find S, the number of tamales she placed in each sack. 2 dozen, and there's 12 in a dozen. And then she's going to divide them equally into 3 sacks. Which one of these equations here is going to tell you exactly how to do that? Okay. Number 2, Herbert reads 4 novels each month. At this rate, how many novels will Herbert read in 12 years? He reads 4 each month. So 4 each month times how many months are in a year? Okay, that'll tell you how many he reads in a total year, right? Then you're going to take the total year and multiply it by 12 to get your answer, okay? Four novels times how many months are in a year to find out how many he reads in 1 year. Then you're going to take how many he reads in 1 year and multiply it by 12, which is 12 years, and there's your answer. Okay? Just follow the steps. Number 3, Riley cycled 7,875 miles last year. Luther cycled 7,105 miles. Estimate the difference between the numbers of miles. Estimate the difference. Okay, so 7,875, 7,105. So you have to think, what would you estimate 7,800 to be? Then what would you estimate 7,100 to be? And then it says difference, so you're going to subtract. Okay. Number 4, Douglas formed a triangle with 3 congruent needles. Use a ruler to measure the length of the base of the needles in centimeters. So you're going to use your mathematics chart if you have it. If you don't, guys, it's fine. Use a ruler. If you don't, that's fine too. Don't worry about it. Hopefully you still have the mathematics chart that was attached to your packet. This, we sent one the last time, and we sent one this time. So you're going to measure this bottom one in centimeters. And then it says, what is the perimeter? Well, perimeter would be add all the sides. So because it's a triangle, you'll add side plus side plus side. Okay, side plus side plus side. All right, Letitia, number 5. Letitia used the rule y equals x plus 2 to generate 4 coordinate pairs. She placed and labeled them on the coordinate grid shown. So they've already done it for you. All you have to do is label the coordinates, because coordinates describe the location of point C. So here's C. What are the coordinates? If A is 0, 2, and B is 2, 4. Okay, you're going to see what C is. Remember, you can use the chart or you can use the graph. Okay, but remember, you're going to go over and then up. So how many did they go over? How many did they go up to find ordered pair?